Someone has rightly said that burnout and injuries can end up being far more costly than taking time off. Most of the time, when we are committed, when we are driven, when we want to win, at such time, self-discipline most often takes the form of getting up earlier and getting more work done. But do you know that sometimes the harder choice, the greater exercise in restraint is to rest? It's to manage the load instead of throw it on your shoulders or knees without thinking. Hello everyone, today in this video we will talk about the Stoic philosophy of load management and why rest and managing workload are crucial to avoid burnout and injuries, which are more expensive in the long run. So let's start without further ado. Although rest and work both come from very different places, but the desire to skip a workout and the impulse to work out too much end up in the same place. It's a short-term bargain with long-term consequences. Just as the cost of the pleasure of the candy bar or the drug is paid for down the line with interest. Today, we live in a society that values hustle, commitment, and pushing ourselves to the limit. But what if I told you the rest is just as crucial to our success as hard work? Now, this issue is amplified when we consider athletes with relatively short careers. But what about the rest of us? We are in it for the long haul, grinding away for decades. We cannot afford to ignore the significance of rest in our lives. The renowned writer John Steinbeck once referred to this as the indiscipline of overwork. He reminded himself that it was the falsest of economies, and the proof is all around us. Think about teams that peak too early, career-ending injuries, rushed projects, and bad decisions made under pressure. These are just some of the consequences of neglecting rest and pushing ourselves beyond our limits. Let me share a story that vividly illustrates the dangers of overwork. James Forrestal, it is said that nobody worked harder for America than James Forrestal, a man who left a lucrative career on Wall Street to serve his country, exemplified dedication and hard work. First, he became a fighter pilot in the World War I, and then in 1940 he took the post of Assistant Secretary of the US Navy, and after the war he became America's first Secretary of Defense. He tirelessly efforts revolutionized the Navy and played a crucial role in winning World War II. However, the toll of his relentless work was evident. As he took on more responsibilities, his health declined, his decision-making suffered, and he felt unappreciated. Even after his role ended, he couldn't stop. Eventually, he tragically took his own life. He left a page from Sophocles marked up, perhaps as a tragic warning to all those who are work addicts and have troubles turning it off. Worn by the waste of time, comfortless, nameless, hopeless, save in the dark prospects of the yawning grave. His story serves as a stark reminder of the peril of unchecked workaholism. So, what you can learn from all of this? Yes, your work is important. Yes, you hustle. Yes, you drive in how you become unsuccessful or successful. But without the ability to rein this in, you will not last. You don't just want to be the fast and strong now. You want to be fast and strong for a long time. We all want to keep winning, but nothing left unchecked lasts for long. Remember, nobody without the ability to self-govern is qualified to govern. That includes not just prodding yourself forward, but also resting yourself, finding balance, listening to your body when it tells you, I am about to break. The German writer Johann Wolfgang von Goethe once said, absolute activity of whatever kind ultimately leads to bankruptcy. No one is invincible, and even the strongest among us have limits. To truly last and be great, we must learn how to rest. It's not just about taking breaks, but also about relaxing, having fun and finding balance. After all, what good is success if we can never lay it down? Remember, the most surefire way to become fragile and cut our career short is to be undisciplined about rest and recovery. Managing our workload becomes paramount. It's not a sign of weakness, but rather a sign of wisdom and long-term thinking. So as you pursue your goals and ambitions, take a moment to reflect on the importance of rest, understanding that sustaining success requires more than just hard work. It necessitates finding harmony between work and rest, between pushing ourselves and taking care of ourselves. Don't let the allure of immediate gains blind you to the long-term consequences. You don't want to look back in a few years and wonder what could have been if you had prioritized your health and had something left in the tank. Remember, managing the load, listening to your body, and embracing rest as an integral part of your journey will lead you towards lasting greatness. I hope you found this video helpful in understanding the Stoic philosophy of load management and the impact it can have on your journey to success. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more empowering content. Thank you for watching.